Some guidelines for this paper. As I mentioned a couple times now, you're probably getting tired of hearing, don't summarize it. So yes, it's good to tell me what it was about, but don't spend the 3 pages just giving me detail by detail by detail. 3 pages in length, double spaced, should be Times New Roman 12-point font, 1-inch margins. You don't need a cover page, but I would like you to have page numbers at the bottom or at the top, wherever you prefer them. You don't need a reference page because you should only be using the Barkin book and the Massey book. You may not use any other sources. You may not have outside resources. Just use the Barkin book, the Massey book. Make sure to cite information that you use. So whether or not you're using a quotation, you should have the author's last name and the page number in parenthesis after the sentence in which you have used information directly from their readings. And please give your paper a good proofreading before you submit it. You only need to submit your paper online. Because I pushed back the deadline, we'll just have you submit them online. You do not need to bring a hard copy to class. On the second page of this, and remember this is found in the Module 3 link, so go to the Module 3 link to take a look at the description and the rubric. This gives you a general overview of how I'll be grading your paper. One thing to note, I had a mistake here, and I included the author's last name from last semester's textbook, which was Conley, but we're using Barkin. So instead of Conley, that should say Barkin. So please bring in a quotation from the Barkin textbook. And so when you do that, make sure you include quotation marks around the quote and an in-text citation saying Barkin, page 34, or whatever page that occurs on.